Hi guys, this is gsno.com and I'm here with the pink version of the Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. Yes, we've reached the S23 version now. Okay, so what's new? The device is flatter. I feel it in the frame, I feel it in the back and the front side. It gets rid of the protruding camera. Now the lenses will start straight from the back side. There's no protrusion anymore. So aside from the pink version, we also have a green version and a black and white version of the handset. This is older Gorilla Glass, but on the front side we have the brand new Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which includes 22% recycled glass. It's supposed to withstand drops from up to 2 meters, and at the same time it's supposed to resist better to scratches compared to its predecessor. We have a special armor aluminum frame here and IP68 certification. Now, if you want to talk about the display, the panel we have here is a 6.6-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X with a Full HD Plus resolution, HDR Plus, and 120Hz refresh rate for the gamers. Speaking of gamers, if you want to see what CPU we have here, finally, us in Europe, we're receiving a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 after so many years of Exynos. It's a custom-tuned processor for Samsung with a higher frequency. Special edition for gamers. It's accompanied by 8 gigs of RAM, LPDDR5X, and 256 gigabytes of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery has increased from last year. It's a 4700 mAh unit, which is able to charge at 45 watts, just like the Ultra model. It also has 10-watt wireless charging, and you can charge other devices by putting them on the backside of the handset. Now, on the camera front, the biggest improvement is possibly the selfie camera. Now we have a 12 megapixel shooter present on all 3 models, including the Ultra. This 12 megapixel camera takes improved selfies and also improved portrait selfies with some extra options. And there are other extras, like for example the fact that we have a Pro mode available for the selfie camera. Another novelty and welcome feature is the fact that you can actually activate video stabilization, a special VDIS, for the same selfie camera. If you go to the back side, the specs sound the same as last year. 50 megapixel main camera, 10 megapixel telephoto with zoom, 3x optical zoom, 12 megapixel ultra wide, which helps with the super steady video. Now, we also have 5G connectivity, Wi-Fi 6E. There's a USB-C 3.2 port here at the bottom side. There are stereo speakers, one here and one at the top above the selfie camera. And there's an in-display ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. I feel the need to mention some other traits of the camera, like for example the fact that you can play with the Export RAW application, and there are more tunes to be performed here, including before the photo and after the photo. We also have night portrait, you also have natural bokeh and portrait lighting. So I just have to mention that there's no charger in the box, and the fact that software-wise we're dealing with One UI 5.1 on top of Android 13, which includes, well, for starters, a brand new battery widget. You can go here, you can see the brand new battery widget, which includes information for the connected devices, other devices connected to this one. Now, there are novelties related to the Bixby routines, to the lock screen and others. There's a new weather app and a new weather widget, which is better looking than before. There are also improvements in the gallery. You have a shared family album in the gallery with 5 gigabytes available for every family member. This is pretty much it as far as the first contact is concerned. I should also mention a special auto framing and tracking, which detects moving subjects and focalizes on them one by one. And honestly, this feels more like an iPhone 14 Pro rival, which is able to offer superior gaming thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. This has been the first contact with the Galaxy S23 Plus. You can see it in here in 2 colors. I would say it's decently easy to handle for its large diagonal size. Goodbye.